I'm Michael Diamond. This is Muscle Central. Subscribe. Turn on your notifications. Okay. For a while, there's been some buzz, talk about, excuse me, Shaun Clarida leaving the 212 altogether and becoming an open bodybuilder. Now, he's already won an open show and qualified for the Open Olympia. Unfortunately, he had to choose between the two. Now we have him in the Arnold Classic, which has no longer has a 212 division, so he's competing on the open stage again. And a lot of people, including myself, think he can place really high in the Arnold. I don't think he can win. Some people are pegging him as the winner. Unfortunately, said it over and over again, he checks all the boxes. The only issue is his height and stature. In a perfect world, it wouldn't matter. But when you don't live in a perfect world, and ultimately in the best top shows, the Olympia and the Arnold is not going to beat, especially the Olympia, is not going to beat the very best top places, the very best in the world, because of his stature. Now, if he were to choose to compete in the Open Olympia, this past Olympia, in the Open division, I have no doubt in my mind he would have placed in the top 10. And that in itself, take away the fact that he's Shaun Clarida, 5'2", to place in the top 10, and it was a stacked lineup. That is an accomplishment. Now you take into account it's Shaun Clarida, 5'2", and I think he could have placed in the mid range around. He could possibly place as high as 5th or 6th. Let's say he would have placed 5th or 6th. He still would not be making as much money as he would make winning the 212 Olympia. Like I said before, we don't live in a perfect world. I cannot see him winning or placing high enough on the Open Olympia stage to make it a smart financial move. You got to remember, he just brought a baby into his family. He has a lot of responsibilities. It takes finances to do it. And as it stands, right now, I don't think there's anybody that's going to beat him in the 212. I mean, I like Keon Pearson, and I think he has the potential, but he still hasn't shown me that he can really bring in the type of conditioning that's needed to do that. Right now, it's all Shaun Clarida, and at the moment, nobody's beating him. The payday for the 212 Olympia is a bigger payday than he would if he placed 5th or 6th in the Open Olympia. And not to beat a dead horse, but I just don't see him placing higher than that in the Open Olympia stage. And it just would not be the best financial decision for him. At least I feel that way. I think he has every intention on still jumping into an open show here, an open show there, and he could, without a doubt, and he already has, win some of the smaller open shows. I think that's where he's going. I think as of now, unless the prize money for the Olympia increases to a point where he'd be making more money placing fifth or sixth, and a substantial amount more placing fifth or sixth in an Open Olympia than he would in a 212, or unless they just ultimately dissolve the 212 altogether, which some people are talking about. As of now, I do not think Shaun Clarida is going to jump ships. He's not going to abandon 212 and focus solely on the Open. I think he's going to stay to 212. He'll probably be the 212 champion for a number of years to come. And I think he's going to pick and choose here and there an open show to jump into, just to say, hey, I can beat you, big guys. All right, if you agree or disagree with what I've said, let me know in the comments section. Like the video, give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe, turn on those notifications. This is Michael Diamond. I'd like to thank you for watching Muscle Central.